Hello guys, welcome back. This is a boy here, Adamslink. I hope you guys are doing okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this video from. Please try as much as possible to like this video, comment, share it on all social platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, adamslinkmedia, and please subscribe if you have not, and click that bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. So guys, I started this video. In fact, there are so many things I want to talk about, from Davido, Wizkid to Pastor Suleman, recently accused of sleeping with another pastor's wife, and of course Nigeria issue that has to do with Fulani, and the recent crisis in the Olu in Imo State, and other juicy stuff like Mohammed. So many guys, so make sure you stay tuned. I know it's going to be a long video, but try as much as possible to watch to the end, and I believe you're going to enjoy it. Firstly, let me start with Davido. Then after that, I'm go over to Apostle Suleiman issue. Well, for those of you who love calling Davido frog voice, you know, over the years, a lot of people have been calling him frog voice ever since Wizkid called him frog voice. So, well, for those of you who love calling him frog voice, it seems like Davido has wholeheartedly accepted that, yes, indeed, he has frog voice. And meanwhile, that frog voice is what is making him money. So why not accept it? When people call you frog voice, okay, accept it, because if you cannot fight them, simply join them. And what is Davido doing? It seems like he has wholeheartedly accepted, acknowledged the fact that yes, people just can't stop calling him frog voice. So he's about to capitalize on that same frog voice. You forget when Davido did a freestyle, a very whack freestyle, and he converted that whack freestyle into a hit in 2019. Come on guys, so why not? If something is popular within people, they love calling you that, convert that thing into success. And that's exactly what Davido is doing with his own frog voice now, because he's about to customize. He has instructed his jeweler, someone who normally buy, where he normally buys his gold, diamonds, all those stuff. He has instructed them to construct a frog head, a customized frog head for him. And he shared the picture yesterday, and the person doing this is Ice Boss, that popular place you usually buy all his diamonds and chains. So why not? This is a lesson. It's not just about Davido. I think it's a lesson for all of us. If people keep using one particular thing to insult you, call you names, one particular name, why not turn that name into a success? He has a frog voice, and of course, yet he can still capitalize on that same frog voice. That frog voice is made him one of the biggest stars in Africa and even around the world. Is well recognized. That same frog voice is making him money to feed himself and his crew member and his family. So why not? Go on. You can call him frog voice while you listen to him using that frog voice to sing, and you continuously listening to his music. You know, it's all about capital. And meanwhile, let's talk about Pastor Suleiman. Recently, a man came out. His name is Pastor David. He came out to accuse Pastor Suleiman of sleeping with his wife, who is Pastor Faith Unose Adeko. Well guys, I don't want to play you the video. It's so long. Well, I've watched it. I have summarized it. I've tried as much as possible to my best knowledge to understand their explanation. Well, what this man is saying, basically, over close to 10 minutes long video, confession, revealing secrets, according to him, what he is saying is that Pastor Suleiman has been sleeping with his wife. So he said he has been a pastor in this Fire Omega ministry owned by Pastor Suleiman for the period of 16 years. Between 2003 to 2019, he left that church. He said he started with Pastor Suleiman earlier in the days in campus, going around, that Pastor Suleiman was the one that invited him. Then he said he got married to his wife in 2008. In 2008, he got married to his wife in 2008, and they had their first daughter in 2009. But His wife was a virgin before he got married to her. According to him, he said his wife was a virgin. He got married to his wife in 2008. Then he knew his wife before 2008. And he knew Pastor Suleman in 2003. So between 2003 to 2008, or let me say 2005 to 2008, before getting married to his wife, he has already introduced his wife to Pastor Suleman. And according to him, his wife has been visiting Pastor Suleman, going around, but he wasn't really looking into that because his wife was a virgin. That was he said, because his wife was a virgin, and Pastor Suleman is the man of God. So fast forward in 2008, when he got married and they had their baby in 2009. Everything was okay. Then one night, his wife called him after his wife returned from Awuchi, my own town. After his wife returned from Awuchi, that his wife called him one night and confessed to him that, see, while Pastor Suleman was in Uyi Grand, while she was lodged in Uyi Grand, Pastor Suleman came to her and slept with her. That the first thing that he asked his wife was, where was her daughter while Pastor Suleman was having this carnal knowledge with you? She told her husband that her daughter was sleeping on the bed. Then the man was crying because, according to him, how could you sleep with someone while our daughter was in that room? Well, let's listen to him this just 1 minute or few seconds.
Something, she considered too abominable to conceal. So, and I said, what was it? And she said that while in Auchi, that Apostle Johnson Suleiman, lodged her in Uyi Grand Hotel. Many of you knows Auchi, know Uyi Grand Hotel, and that he came there and slept with her. And in the moment he said that, the first thing, that came to my mind was about my daughter. And immediately I said, where was Michelle? Because that was the name of my daughter. She said to me that Michelle was on the bed, pushed aside, and I asked her a question. I said, you mean you slept with a man but my daughter on the bed? Then I had to let it go because there was nobody I could tell and I could not find.
So guys, you can hear him, but mind you, he said 6 months after they had their first daughter, 6 months after they had their first daughter, that was when his wife called him to confess to him. Confess to him that, see, Pastor Suleman slept with me. 6 months. That means in 2009, let me say in 2009, we don't know the date of the child's birth. I didn't really cram that. In 2009, that is a few months, 6 months later, after they gave birth to their daughter, that was when Pastor Suleman slept with his wife, according to him. Then, fast forward 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 10 years later, this man left the church. And 19, 20, 2001, then 2 years and few months later, this man is confessing. This man is confessing. 2 years and 1 month later, a few months later, this man is confessing that, see, Pastor Suleman slept with his wife in 2009 or between 2009 and 2010, and this wife told him about it. Then why did he kept quiet all this while? Was it because that Pastor Suleman was giving him money, or he was benefiting from the church? He was being paid by the church. He was having a living from that church. That was why he kept quiet this long. Well, I don't want to go there. Meanwhile, his wife came out to debunk everything, saying that, see, this man is a typical liar. that this man is lying against man of God, Pastor Suleman, that she never ever confessed anything to this man. She never ever confessed anything to this man at all, according to his wife. His wife released a video immediately, few hours later, after this man laid out this confession. His wife released the video saying that, see, all those things never happened. So, Pastor Suleiman, there was accusation that he was arrested yesterday. He was arrested yesterday according to some media, but me, I already know that was all those were just lies, because I never knew it was a crime sleeping with somebody's wife in Nigeria. That's not a crime. Or just be aware, it's not a crime if you sleep with somebody's wife. It's not a crime. It's not within our law. There's no crime. They can do that in Sharia court, but our law is not a crime to sleep with somebody's wife. It's not a crime. So then that one says the IGO police invited Pastor Suleiman. That were just lies. And Pastor Suleiman even responded to that. He said, IGP order probe on me. Where? When? Maybe my ghost. Just reading story now. Please discard. There is no such thing. Bad press really sell fast. Pastor Suleiman has not responded to the sex something allegations. There have been some numerous allegations concerning women with Pastor Suleiman and so many other pastors in Nigeria. But Pastor Suleiman has not responded. But the thing is that, see, that is just the whole thing that happened yesterday. But let me now, you can leave your conclusion. Tell me whatever you feel about the whole story, what you have to say about it, and who you feel is lying. Is Pastor Suleiman lying? Is the man lying? Is the husband lying, or the wife is lying? So whatever you want to say, just leave your comment below. But meanwhile, let me just narrate this a little bit. The man kept quiet for 10 years. Why? Is it because of the benefit from the church? If you are benefiting from the church, then you should keep quiet forever. That's for me. You should keep quiet forever. You don't have any right to talk. You should keep quiet forever. If you are benefiting from the church, in the space of 10 years, you kept quiet. As a man, you kept quiet. And meanwhile, he said, even after his wife confessed, his wife and Pastor Suleiman keep having secret meetings. Well, why do you keep quiet? All the same. Then again, he said his wife was a virgin. And at the same time, his wife was visiting Pastor Suleiman. Before they got married, though, he was the one that introduced his wife to Pastor Suleiman. And why he introduced his girlfriend then as his wife, who is his wife now, to Pastor Suleiman, that his girlfriend was a virgin. And meanwhile, his girlfriend was still going around with Pastor Suleiman, that he didn't know if anything was happening then. No. Then you confirm that even when your wife was going around with Pastor Suleiman as a virgin and you got married to her, she was a virgin. You confirmed it that you were the one that is virgin her. So I don't know if they give you measures to F, or I don't know if it's measures they give you to F and you thought, oh, she was a virgin because there was bleeding, all those kind of stuff. I don't know, but you said it with your own mouth. But you kept quiet. Then going to this woman. If, as a man, me, my wife, I have issue with someone, a man, and I told my wife I have issue with that man, don't even need to go close to that man. If my wife go close to that man, it's a betray against me and God. So because of that, I can do away with you. Women are supposed to go with their husband. That's just it. Women are supposed to go the way with their husband. Though, if your husband is saying something wrong with that man, with somebody he wants you to get away from, you can make him understand, okay, why do you want me to get away from this man? Why all those kind of talk? But honestly, just leave your comments. At the end of the day, somebody is saying the truth and somebody is lying. And we already know how this whole story will go. We already know the whole story will die down. And Pastor Suleiman will still continue preaching, while this woman will still continue doing her work. The pastor, the church must go on. That is how this story will end. That's just it. So at the end of the day, the real truth of this entire story won't ever see the daylight. That's just the fact. Just know that. Meanwhile, let's move forward. You guys remember this pastor that was in Anambra State that was seen on camera beating his member in rivers, praying them money? Well, according to the news, they said Anambra State government reacted to video of Prophet Onyeze Jesus followers bathing naked in a river, warned against criminal and indecent conduct in the name of religion. And now they are probing this particular man. They are investigating him. The Anambra State Security Police, I don't know, are currently investigating this man. I know some of you will be like, yes, he should be investigated. But let's look at it this way. We have so many other people. You know, one thing about us is that, Nigerians, is that when the thing favor us, we see it's all right. But when the thing doesn't favor us, we see, oh, that's not right. The fact is that arresting this man, probing this man, to me, is entirely wrong. Is entirely wrong. We have had pastors in Nigeria who said that C-19 is not real, that nobody should wear face masks. Now, wearing face mask to a church, that you are insulting God, that you shouldn't take the vaccine. Talking all in the name of religion, while wearing these people investigated or arrested. This man, of course, I'm not in support of Babalawo or anything, but honestly, let's just be open-minded to this. This man is beating his member in river. He didn't kill anybody. He didn't carry any goat to slaughter the neck or put blood. Simply beating. And you're saying he should be arrested because you don't agree with what he's doing. Because it's not your pastor. His own member will talk differently. We tell you no, he's doing the right thing. So Anambra people going out after this man saying want to be arrested or trying to persecute him. To me, I see everything wrong with that. You don't have to persecute anybody. Let that man be. Let that man be. And the man and those followers too, I wonder for them. Honestly, I really, really wonder for them. This man will be praying, say, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. This man is called Jesus. How are you sure that when they say Jesus Christ, he's not referring to himself? How are you sure? This man's name is typically Jesus. He can be praying for you using his own name, praying, asking him to bless you because his name is Jesus. So how are you sure that when they say in Jesus' name, it's actually referring to Jesus Christ of God? How are you sure? His name is literally Jesus. So guys, more than the thing go. Think. And meanwhile, UK recently announced that deadly C-19 virus is currently in UK. This mutated C-19, the C-19 that has adapted to the drugs that UK currently are battling. The one more deadlier that recently discovered is in UK currently. 2 days later, our country are coming out telling us that UK strain of C-19 now in Nigeria. That means that the same deadly C-19 that UK said that is in their country is now currently in Nigeria. Like, why are we always copying? Like, is it anything that the Western world say they have? We say, oh yes, it's in Nigeria too. If they say they have this, I say, oh yes, it's in Nigeria. Why is all these things happening? Is this all about money, or is this thing really in Nigeria? Because why is it that you guys don't announce it before these UK people? I don't understand. According to say, the deadly UK C-19 strain is now in Nigeria, PTF. The Presidential Task Force on C-19 say the B117 variant of C-19 first reported in United Kingdom and said to be deadlier than the original strain, has been found in Nigeria. Boss Mustafa, PTF chairman and secretary to the government of the Federation, made this known as the PTF briefing in Abuja on Monday, January 25th. Anything may UK talk say they get, Nigeria will say, yes, we don't get them. Anything UK say they have, Nigeria will be, oh yes, we have it too. What is wrong now? Well, there are even other countries that will at least try to lie about it because of their economic benefit, all that stuff. But no, we want everything to be in Nigeria. And again, let's talk about insecurity. And let's make Lai Mohammed. Let's talk about Lai Mohammed, because recently this is what he said. He said Nigeria's security situation is better than in 2015. Nigeria's security situation is better than in 2015 when Buhari came into power. I mean, Jonathan regime. The thing is that are you guys not tired of blaming the last regime? So because it's better than in 2015, we should be happy, glorifying that, okay, at least if 100 people were dying in 2015, okay, now 80 people or 50 people are dying now. Oh, thank God, thank God. What are you talking? So even if some, well, he said, according to he said, I can say without hesitation that though Nigeria is facing security challenges, the situation is far better than what we meant in 2015. I can tell you today that the armed force, the police and other security and intelligence agency are ramping up their effort to enhance the security of lives and property across the country, and the results are beginning to show. Since the beginning of this year, which is barely 3 weeks old, the armed force of Nigeria have neutralized 158 criminal elements across the country. This is in addition to scores of other terrorists and armed bandits killed during airstrike. That was Lai Mohammed saying. Meanwhile, former governor of I think Ekiti State, Fayose, immediately countered him. He sent him a really strong message. This is Peter Ayodele Fayose. He said, as a Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed has lost his moral obligation to Nigeria and its people. It is no doubt a minister of misinformation. It is not only a Lai Mohammed, he is evil Mohammed. At 69 years, it is a shame that he carries evil in his brain and vomit evil through his spitting tack-like mouth. It is a regret that at 69, that evil Muhammad can open his mouth to defend insecurity in the country. Comparing the situation now with that was obtainable in 2015, Nigeria are not interested in comparing which happened before 2015 with what is happening now. Rather, they are interested in a secured country where they can carry out their daily activities without fear of being killed or kidnapped. Unfortunately, the present APC government has failed to secure Nigeria, with Aso Rock Villa fast becoming the only secure place in the country. Well, Fayose, that's what he said. And meanwhile, we already know what's happening. Just yesterday again, we saw this invasion in the Olu in Imo State. Apparently, according to news, so the way they reported it, but we in Nigeria, we know. They said unknown gunmen invade Olu in Imo State. That was how Nigeria press are saying it. Unknown gunmen invading Olu community in Imo State. All those people there, they are telling us they are unknown gunmen. Oh. These people here, they are telling us they are unknown government. Well, what will I do? They are also unknown gunmen. I don't know them too. So let us act as if we do not know them. And talking about Fulani herdsmen, Governor Sheyi Makinde they held a meeting recently. You know, we have this whole issue with this popular Yoruba activist Sunday calling on the Yoruba to stand up against herdsmen, but according to them, they say they are Fulani herdsmen. So, and they say because of this grazing, that these Fulani are coming to their land to graze, to destroy, kidnap, all those, according to them. Well, meanwhile, a security meeting was held recently in Oyo State, with Ondo and other key members attended that meeting. And this is what the governor said. He said, today, the Southwest governors held a security stakeholders meeting in Akure, Ondo State. The meeting was attended by our brothers governor from Kebbi and Jigawa State, security chief in the SW zone led by the AIG zone 11, and leaders from the Mayeti Alakata Berry Association of Nigeria. Collectively, we resolved to ban open grazing in all parts of the Southwest. In Oyo State, we already have a law against open grazing, which will continue to be implemented by our security agency. I restated that we will not permit criminality as a response to criminal actions. Instead, we will continue to support our security agency to do their duty. Also, we will work with our people to face our common enemies, the criminals, kidnappers, armed robbers, and bandits. Well, guys, that was it said. Just hopefully all this whole issue with security with herdsmen will end in Oyo and the other places. Then, to end this video, let's talk about Dino Melaye. Recently, he bought himself a car. Dino Melaye is one of the senators in Nigeria that has numerous cars, like so many. I even wonder, how can this man be like is it possible for him to even drive these whole cars in a day, in 1 week, or in a month? This guy has cars. Even his own garage, his compound, you can hardly walk. Cars everywhere, and yet he's still buying. He bought this big truck. Well, he has money, so he can do whatever he wants with it. And meanwhile, he recently came out laughing Buhari government about this whole Fulani issue. So let's listen to him.
Sunday Igbo wá pẹ́ láyé, Sunday Igbo wá jèrè Yorùbá, ẹni bá ní kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ àfọlójú wa kó sẹ́nu tírélà àkùbánzá. Sunday Igbo wá pẹ́ láyé, Sunday Yorùbá wá jèrè wa, ẹni bá ní kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ àfọlójú wa kó sẹ́nu tírélà àkùbánzá. Àbáṣọ o Buhari èṣù ò gbà o. Àbáṣọ o èèmọ̀ gbà o. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, kálejò wá dé kó lóun fẹ́ jẹ sẹ́ríkì. Ìwọ òrìṣà ajá ń jòbì, ohun tàbá ó fọ́gbọ́ lọ́gbọ́n gbọ́, tàbá fọ́gbọ́ lọ́gbọ́n gbà, yóò balẹ̀ lábára fi wọgbó, àìgbọ́kú ọkọ́, àìgbọ́kú àdá, àìgbọ́kú ilẹ̀, àfi kó ṣá. Àbáṣọ o èèmọ̀ gbà o, ẹni bá wàjà yóò rí ìjà àwọn ayé. Amen, ìjà ayé, amen, ìjà ayé, ẹni bá tọ́jà yóò rí ìjà àwọn ayé. Amen. Ìbà o, Dino Melaye náà ni òun ni.
Oh God damn it. Well, that's just him. We already know what it stands for. Like Yeah. Okay guys, to end this video, let us talk about what happened to this man. This man recently came out lamenting that his mom died due to the poor healthcare system in Nigeria. You know, healthcare system in Nigeria is what we have always spoke about. So this man said, I just lost my mom because of lack of oxygen. These MFS healthcare workers couldn't even tell us they ran out of oxygen. Like, oxygen, it's not like I can't pay for the oxygen, but I lost my mom to a bad healthcare system of this country. I paid for everything they asked for. I never hesitated. I think I failed my mom. I could have taken her to a private hospital or a better hospital. I failed her. What is the purpose of my money? Oh! So this guy has money to take care of his mom, but the hospital couldn't tell him that they don't have oxygen. This guy say he has money to buy the whole oxygen if there's in the whole Nigeria, but the hospital, private, the government-owned hospital, couldn't tell her that they don't have oxygen. Now he's regretting that he would have taken his mom to private hospital, to a much more better hospital. That what now is the purpose of his money? Well guys, thank you very much for watching. It's your boy Adamslink. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. My next video is coming really soon, so stay blessed and bye.